Hello all, and welcome back to the channel. This is me from EnvoyXtreme, and this time I'm reading episode 6 of my Let's Play series on Gold Rush the game. If you're looking forward, then please stay tuned. Hello everyone, and welcome back. And it has been several days since we last seen each other. We are 2 days to autumn, and the reason for that was I did record an episode before this, but something got messed up in the old processing, so I pretty much lost all of my saves, and I had to clear the storage on the PS5, so I couldn't just redo the video. But yeah, since last time we've seen each other, obviously our money's gone up now. We've managed to clear our debts from the bank loan. At first, yeah, it was a bit touchy and go, but once we started to get into the rhythm of things, and as you can see, we are currently on 238.751 ounces of gold, equivalents to about 6,800 grams. So to go from switch to the metric system to the imperial system, so now we're in ounces and not grams. Obviously the magnetite is still in grams because that's what we did initially when I put some magnetite into the trader and all that. But yeah, we're making a lot of money now. We are managed to get about maybe 2 or 3 runs in a day. A lot of that did vary on breakdowns because we have a lot of breakdowns, and as a result we do have a lot of rubbish all around the yard. So what we're going to do in this episode, at some point we will go ahead and just give everything a bit of a clean up. Let's turn that off a sec. As you can see here, just the mine has expanded. I think last time we seen each other the mine was to about here. Yeah, roughly here where this is. We've got this in. I did try to do some mining over here, but the gold was becoming really unprofitable. Well, it's still profitable, but it wasn't getting as much returns. Like, when I was using grams, around this area I was getting 1,800 to 2,000 grams per cycle on the wash plant. When I was going over here, I was getting as low as 1,500 grams per cycle, so not sure what that is equivalent to in ounces, but we'll just work that out. So let's go and get this loaded up. But yeah, if I don't have no major breakdowns, I can get 3 runs in and 3 cleanups within a 24-hour game period. Like at the moment we're on our 2nd cycle, so we are on course to make that 3 cycles per day. Obviously I don't think we're going to, because obviously I want to start focusing on cleaning up the yard because there is a lot of scrap all over the place. Extra equipment I bought, like with the miners boss mats and the grills for them, because at various points I was losing stuff. When I was picking stuff up, moving out, boom, they've disappeared. And like I've seen some of these stuff like way right down here into the center of the mine. I've seen stuff dotted all over the place. So, but as well, I think it is time to really start considering options. Yes, we could go with a tier 4 setup. We'll have a look at it in a sec. So let's go and turn you off. And we'll drive up to the wash pad. See here, see a couple of red cogs. They're just broken equipment. We do have actually quite a few staff members now. We've got I think 5 or 6 workers in a variety of places. Some of them I don't really need at the moment, but I thought hire them now because when I get these 2nd workers, like for the hog plant setup for example, ideally I could do with 2 of those, 1 on each one. So I've got 1 at the moment. But yeah, it only costs me like 6 grand a day, so it's not too bad. So if we go, let's get this down here, then we'll have a look at what we've got to do. Let's get you turn around. And I'll really good drive out, turn this thing around. Just with Nuggets, since we last seen each other and all the runs I've done so far since last time we've seen, I've only got one nugget and that was like 6 grams I think. So yeah, what I've got, first of all, I bought a second fuel trailer. So one this down here. Oh man, that's got a puncher, hasn't it? We had one puncher now. Also, this is the new one, so these haven't got the reinforced tyres, so they're going to go very quickly. Everything's on 61% at the moment. I can see here we've had to replace the duplex jig pumps a couple of times. And at the moment we've got... Let's just turn the volume down here a sec. Let's go and... There we go. We've got 3 reinforced ones. I did bought a 4th one, but I don't know where that's gone to. That's gone walkie, so... Example, this one is going to run out very... Oh, that's on the version of brake now, so let's quickly get that sorted now. So you're currently selling 133 grand. Like, also, I've replaced the rollers with reinforced rollers. I've got a reinforced chain for the trouble. I had to replace 2 of the springs at the moment on the shakers. I had to replace 2 buckets, and look like we've got to replace a 3rd one now. Just wait for it to come around. Yep. So yeah, we've got another broken bucket, folks, so let's go and turn everything off a sec. By 8 buckets, so we've got a lot of stuff to do. Go and put you over here. And we'll go over here and pick up one of the new buckets. We will be using that trailer. So yeah, we bought 6. Now we've used 3, so I expect him to have a lot more breakdowns very soon. Especially when we go to the cool temperatures. At the moment, the temperatures are actually nice and gorgeous. So that's you done. Okay, we need another work lamp. Fair enough. So at workers at the moment we've got... So none at the moment waiting. So we've got Daniel Harry with the Hog Pound Seuss box. At the moment you can all swap mats. Yeah, let's upgrade him to level 2. We got Shine Rimmer for the conveyor belt. He's already at level 2. Got a dump truck. Got 1 mechanic. Do you have someone else? Wait a minute, I've got already one at conveyor belt. 2.87. You know what? We can get rid of you. Yeah, we don't need you. Yes, we can't hire him again, but... So yeah, I've got 2 mechanics here. So let's go to the store sec and let's go and get the parts we need. So we need a duplex jig pump and reinforced one, and a couple of lamps. Ooh, that's very expensive. 13,000. Yeah. Ouch, that hurts. But that will last a while. That will last at least a couple of the normal pumps, or duplex jig pumps, so... I mean, they put a rotator hydraulic in. No, I don't want that. Let's go to the pickup, and then let's go and... Let's get everything picked up, and I'm going to quickly get them replaced, and I will bring them back in just a sec. So that is everything replaced, and now we need to load up the tray with all of the rubbish that we have acquired. And there is a lot of them, folks. Yes, we'll get a couple of bucks back, but I'm not expecting mega amounts, so... to be honest, I think we've got so much rubbish just from the duplex pumps and the buckets that we may need to make a couple of trips. Yeah, also had to replace the piston in the dump truck as well. That bucket there, that's a 100% bucket with magnetite, and currently the second bucket is 30% full, so we'll get that sold and we'll get it manufactured or sent to the factory. Because what we will do in this episode, we'll get this run done and then we'll go and sell everything and we'll go from there. But yeah, there is a lot of rubbish all over the place. It's like Tetris is this. No, 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 don't fall off. Ah, bugger. Like these bits here, we've got just scattered bits of old equipment from the old setup. Like I think I said like a dozen buckets up there, I think, or something like that. Something absolutely ridiculous. Will let me rotate you if I press U? Don't let me rotate that way. Fair enough. Better than nothing. Don't fall off, please. Ah, bugger. But you know what, folks? Let me just do a couple of trips ahead. I'll bring it back once we've got everything all picked up. This is going to take a little bit of time, I think. Yeah. Folks, this is the first trip, and there is a lot of stuff here. Trying to get more on, but stuff kept on falling off, so... Some bits out, some of these pumps I may need later on, but if I just get rid of them for now, then I know exactly how much I actually need, rather than having to look at stuff. So yeah, let me just get this unloaded, then we'll get the second loads filled up, and then I will bring it back to go and sell all of these, and then we'll go ahead and finish off the mining of our current run, sell the gold, sell the magnetite, and we will go from there, folks. So welcome back, and as I see it's a new day, and we're just doing another cleanup. The first one that we did overnight, that got us 44.91 ounces of gold, which is about 1275, 73, something like that. So not a good haul for us now. So this won't be much of a good haul because I've made a stupid mistake. I'll assume that's that I use the hoses to fill up these buckets. So just wash the mats out. I've got to plug this one back in, so when all these were 100%, this was only at 50%, so I expect we won't get much gold, but at least we should get a decent amount still. Hopefully you can get at least 50 ounces, because I can see I've been working on that left side where the dump truck is. Before I was working over there in this corner, but I decided to go over here a little bit and just see what's what. Hopefully we can get it. Obviously that brings us to the option of what to do next. Should we just go straight to tier 4, or should we just look at a possibly a parcel, or should we look at pretty much redoing this open pit mining, but at the other end of the claim? Well, folks, I do know what's doing. I think what we'll do first of all, we'll get the drill out and we'll go from there, I think. Once we get a good sample, thankfully most of the paintings will already be because of what I did during the first impression of I just spam the bias because I didn't quite know what it was. Also, we had a broken bucket this morning, so that's been replaced. I think that is everything. As well, look at the Mac type, 35%. What a bit. 6%. So we've got one and just over a third of the bucket of magnetite to sell. And I just want to see how much we can get from this. So 50%. Buckets. Oh yes. One more bucket. This. Last time we got 44.91 ounces, this time we got 49.5 ounces, and I think the issues with the hog farm, that's probably cost us another 5 ounces, so actually not quite as bad as the whole thing, so we'll switch these off. I think what we'll do next is we'll go ahead and get rid of all the that we've collected over time, so let's do that, shall we? Turn this off. Alright folks, we had absolutely no luck as we've just got a bit of a freeze here going on. Yep, could not find it over in the entire parcel, looked at all the little alleyways and that coming out of here and nothing. Water source has dried up again. Not too worried about that, thankfully, with that water tower we've got, but yeah. And this is a big issue. That bucket is about 5,800 ounces of magnetite we've lost. Done the math on, got this magnetite with originally what we had was about 25 kilograms. That comes to about 800 ounces, so I did the division, 2,900 minus, what is it, 2,900 what we've got, minus 800, that gives us 2,100 ounces of magnetite we got from this bucket, so divide that by 36, because that was the percentage, times that by 100, because we did have a 100% bucket, and that works out to about 5,815 ounces, so, of magnetite we lost, so I'm not really happy about that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do some upgrades. Like, what should we do? Smelting time, nil. Smelting cost reduced. Smelting amount increased, yeah. I'm going to go with that. Then what I am going to do, to compensate for what we've lost a little bit, even though it's not a fair one, but enable $1. And we're going to do this. Yeah, some may call it cheating, but it's not really cheating because I've lost something because of a glitch in this game. Yes, it has annoyed me a bit with the amount of little bugs here and there. Even though this is only a strictly PC based game, so that's why I understand that. But nevertheless, it's still a pain in the rear end, it is. So now we've got level 2 of time, cost and gold loss. Perhaps we'll do that next, I think. Buy a medium furnace. Because we've got large shares, we could buy large burner kit, large shares and high-end pyrometer. So let's wait for 1 minute. Then we'll go and get the other gold bar. Here we are again. Go and get your. But yeah, we're going to do at least another 2 gold bars we need. Actually, no, 2 in a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all these gold bars smelted. And I will meet you all back at the bank in a sec. So here folks, we've got 4 big gold bars and a little 13-ounce bar. And we should get quite a lot of money for all of this. I'm excited how much we're going to get. So let's go to... Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. 471 grand. That I like. Gold price. Very good at the moment. And now, here is the dilemma we've got. So, we look at the map. Go to the gold map. Thankfully, you've got already a lot of draws, as already said. So, first, most of the parcel has been drilled. But now, I think we're getting to about here we are, because this is a bit of raised land. So we're just hitting here. So we've mined pretty much all this bit here, and perhaps a little bit down here. So the question is, what about these couple of drill holes there, these little areas here? Ideally, if some of these blank ones are rich in gold because they got plenty, so brighter they are, the more gold we're going to get. So I think these are about halfway through between small and plenty. Yeah, so again, that's just how it is, folks, unfortunately. But what I want to look at is getting a new parcel. Because what we could do is we could... Actually, no, sorry. Which one? This one I'm looking at is Pine Valley. The leasing cost on that for, I'm guessing it's just a season, is $500,000. Or buying it is 1.8 mil. We could go a little bit up to Rivertown. But I'm thinking, let's just go ahead at the end of the season. When the new season starts, we'll lease Pine Valley and go up there. So I think, because there's going to be 10 days in autumn, 10 days in winter to permafrost, I think, or is it 5 days? I can't remember. I know Mr. CP's quite ahead of me on this, but now we need to get a drill done. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go. I don't think we'll quite buy one. No, I don't think we could do. Let's see how much it is first of all. Actually, it might help if I actually head in the right way. So I think they're about 60 grand at the moment. Hopefully they're still on discount. I think they were on discount at one point, either yesterday or the day before. So fingers crossed they are still. Please be on sell. Yes! Well, let's go ahead and buy it. So we could lease it, but 23% off. But now we need to look at tier 4. I think let's go and get some tier 4 stuff. So, nope, let's go to the journal. Go to the guy. So tier 4. So tier 3, this is what we're currently on. We've got the duplex jig and all that. For tier 4, we need the D-Rocker, Old Arnold Trommel, 2 planters. So these boxes we've already got. Big power generator we've already got. Got the sleeve spot grates. Buckets, yes. Miners grills. All we really need is those top 3, so let's have a little look. Actually, we're getting too close to the end of the season now. So, like, for example, a couple of days ago, this was worth $250,000. So now this is worth just 230. So that's the thing. It's best to buy all this in winter. Oh, the rocker. That's going to be quite expensive. So we need. Ooh, let's go ahead and buy what we've currently got. As we get a bit of a loading screen here. Checkout. Oh, no, not quite enough. Yes, I know. So let's go just head and do that. So yeah, we've got Old Arnold's Trommel. Fair enough, we've got that. Yeah, reinforced Trommel, I think that's going to be what, like tier 5. So yeah, let's do the math quickly. So we need 2 planters, $500,000, let's just say that. D-Rocker, 930,000. Yeah, I was saying we just need those 3 was 30 grand. And I think on average at the moment we're getting about $150,000 per day. That's if you can get 3 good cleanups in though, folks. So in theory we should just about get all of this before winter hits. So very just. So yeah, about $150,000 a day. Plus all the upgrades we've made with the blacksmith, with the magnetite, that's going to really help us now. So we're losing less gold, it's cheaper, so that all will contribute to everything. So, but yeah, folks, that is going to be it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, smash the like button, feel free to comment down below, and if you want to share some, please with my guests. If you're not subscribed to the Farmer EnvoyXtreme channel, please do, as we're so close to 2,000 subs, and I can adopt your support, folks. But for whatever you choose to do, I hope you have a nice day all. But for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see